tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The Browns have been a juggernaut so far this season, racking up an unblemished record. Will this be another game that goes into the win column for them? We'll find out very soon. It's the Browns going up against the Patriots.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the one.
Your bitch won't party with party. Party and party, Barbie. Diamonds all over my body. Shining all over my body. Cardi got your bitch on Molly. Bitch, you ain't gang, you lame. Billy truck lane on lane. Off the frame. Insane. Pick up a chick in the flame. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Credit to the pussy on upset. Cardi big brain on offset. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Credit to the pussy on offset. Cardi big brain on offset. Who got this motherfucker started? God, who took your bitch at the party? God, I took your bitch in the party. God, who that be blast Martian? God, who that I'm thinking the cut? God, who got the bricks in the truck? God, the dimes go hit like a bitch on a bitch ass bitch. Bitch, you wanna be caught? Bad by the MJ, moonwalk on the bitch. Moonwalking through your clique. I'm moonwalking in the six. Bitch, what you can't move? I'm just a bitch. I'm just a motherfucking Bronx. I keep the pump in the trunk. Bitch, you bad to jump. Might leave your bitch in the slum. Your bitch won't party with party. Cardi and body and Barbie. Diamonds all over my body. Shining all over my body. Cardi got your bitch on Molly. Bitch, you ain't gang, you lame. Billy truck lane on lane. Off the frame. Insane. I jump a chick on the chain. Pick up a chick in the flame. Credit to your man, you upset.
Come on, Daddy. What the fuck?
Cardi be brain on offset. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset.
Your bitch wanna party with a savage. Still wear savage in the ass. Yeah, high-end cars and fashion. I don't eat pussy, I'm fast. I'm a blood, my brother crippin'. Bitch, I'm drippin'. Ho, you trippin'. Told the waitress I ain't tippin'. I like hot sauce on my chicken. I put a rubber off and I put hot sauce on her titties. I'm in a Bentley truck, she keep on sucking like it's titties. All these VVS's, niggas sperm work. Yeah, bitch so bad I popped a miley for I hit it.
Cardi a body in a Rari. Diamonds all over my body. Shining all over my body. Cardi got your bitch on Molly. Bitch, you ain't gang, you lame. Billy truck lane on lane. Off the frame. I'm insane. I jump a chick on the chain. Pick up a chick in the flame. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset. Step in this bitch is your bitch. Fuck up a check at your bitch. Bust the coupe with them inches. I fuck up a bag at the Fendi. I fuck up a bag in a minute. Who you know trip like this? Who you know build like this? I got the shit like a fool. Pull up the vibe at your crew. I've been at you. They say you basic. I flirt at the roll you with diamonds. I flirt at the paddock and bracelet. I got your bitch and she naked. Ice on the cake when I bake it. I'm switching lanes in the range. Swap out the beat for the brain. Swap out your bitch for your main. Swap out the trip for the pain. Sippin' Cardi B, Cardi and brain. Your bitch party with party. Cardi and body in a Rari. Diamonds all over my body. Shining all over my body. Cardi got your bitch on Molly. Bitch, you ain't gang, you lame. Billy truck lane on lane. Off the frame. I'm insane. I jump a chick on the chain. Pick up a chick in the flame. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset. Credit to your man, you upset. Cardi got rich, they upset. Cardi put the pussy on offset. Cardi be brain on offset.
And the Browns will take over first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there for a Cleveland first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Back to throw now on first down. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll set up to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
I ain't seen nothing moving.
Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too
Toss that away before we
that's the
get
exact right throw.
set.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Come on, yo. Block for me. Block for me. Come on. Block for me, man. Block.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy,
Jesus Christ, my brother. Jesus Christ, my brother.
And they snuffed it out.
You block for me, brother, man. You block for me. Oh my God, my brother! You're juke for me, my brother! You're juke for me! You're juke with the fucker! You're cheering, my brother! You're juke for me, my brother! You're juke for me! Oh my God, and I miss you so good, my brother! What the fuck is going on? I just had a perfect mark, my brother! My brother!
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's knocked away, incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. This is Cohen. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
To throw on third down, Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn around, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Yo, come on. I can't run the ball for shit. It's like nothing I do. I can run. I can't run.
Just make this one simple.
Shit.
We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. Throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
So they recover the fumble, but could not take advantage of the
It don't matter who my opponent is. I cannot run the ball. And I used in the beginning of this match, I was a fucking great runner. That's how I won my first fucking Super Bowl, running the fucking ball. Now that they toned the zones down and all that is back to normal, I can't run for shit.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't
Like, I
look like
can't
they've
run for
woken up yet.
shit.
I mean,
I run the ball really used to be my fucking
And I
thing.
think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They try again with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down.
I can't run the ball when people can't run on me.
He lost 2
That's
there,
and
it's third down.
I
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Now Brady. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe
oh my God, I fucked up. I fucked up. I thought you was about to.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards. As they run left side. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident.
Bro, you might as well give me Ty Law, man. You ain't even boost him or nothing, bro. Let me get him. Tell him I got a first for you.
No points
Get
on
that boy
the scoreboard.
Ty.
Little soul searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And a loose football.
No, I swear. Reboot. He won one. I swear he's a damage. He's a troublemaker. I swear, yo, it's Reboot. 92 hit pop as a linebacker, baby. God damn. He's a fucking animal, my nigga.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it pops free.
Oh my God, he dropped the football.
Jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
What the fuck? Why the fuck that keeps happening? Like the fuck if he perfect down the fucking middle.
First miss, no good. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day at camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Oh, hell no. Come on, yo. Come on, man. Don't start giving them shit. Don't start giving them shit. No, yeah, he's knocked up in the backfield. Don't start giving this man shit. He's doing good all man. All game.
On second down, here's Brady.
Oh! Pick the ball. Gray, pick the ball. That's a pick.
Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Brady going to try and throw on third down. This is caught. It's
good pass. Good pass. I want to. That was a damn good play. Damn good play.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Brady to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him
no touchdown. We're getting it done.
To a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Eluding the pressure right.
Come the fuck on. Come on. I need you over there. He was in your area. Come on. He's in your area.
Sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket.
Jesus Christ. Let this nigga go down the field on some dumb shit. None of this shit's supposed to be happening right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He
can finally do in your face, my nigga.
And it'll be 2nd and goal. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
So we let this man, and on some fluke ass shit too, y'all. On some fluke ass shit, y'all. My fucking team let this man go down the field and score a fucking touchdown. On some fluke ass shit, y'all.
Offensive lineman, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Handling a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
Right there, you see this man, and I send the motherfucker down to get him, but you don't even motherfucking cover your guy, yo. You don't even cover your guy to the sideline, and that's your job. That's what I have you out there for. That's what I have you out there for, is to cover this man on the sideline. And you don't do that shit. That's fucking fugazi, yo.
That could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Like he threw it right to you, yo. I hate when they let bums do that shit. They throw that shit right into the person being covered.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25.
Damn.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a
timeout.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half. Are they going to measure revenge there? Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
I mean, the body.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
In a roadblock, Grisby a fucking bum out there, couldn't beat his man.
Right now, but it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3.
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised
Got me.
and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll give it here to his running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, my fucking God.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings
Gave me no fucking time in the pocket. As soon as I hiked that back, it was a fucking sack.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first
They're like, how the fuck do people get these fucking holes? Like seriously, like
that one good for 13 at a New England first down.
I'm up there struggling to gain my yards, and niggas be just finding these fucking holes that they can just run up. Like it's like that AI when I'm running the ball just reacts so good, but my AI doesn't.
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Brady will try again on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now the Browns coming out on the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Okay, yeah, I know what it is.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And look out, I think he's going to go. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there, 78 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
Yeah,
and now
that clip.
Getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, if some guys, there might be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Brady to throw on 2nd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Doc Rivers.
8 yards to go
I
here.
just realized that's your fucking first name. Is it? I believe that's what it is.
Looking right.
Oh, come on. Even I get places to run, yo, that shit happens, man. Come the fuck on, man. This shit is gay.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw. He's got his tight end in Njoku. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Come on, yo. Yo, what the?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Now Brady, unable to find Dorsett. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They run. This is Cohen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
You're not trying no more, yo?
It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Play action. Now it's Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Now Brady.
Pick the ball, Clay. Pick the ball.
Another wayward pass.
Pick the
Things
ball.
started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Brady got to have this one. This is caught.
Come on, where the fuck?
And they're going to get this one all the way.
Keep letting this man get the ball out of his hands quick. Come on, where y'all at?
Yards that time. And it'll be first down, New England. Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett.
All right, I got to start using him. I see I got to use it now. I see I got to use it.
Another first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him.
I'm going to start using in the pass game. I hold that whole fucking time. I'm trying to gain pressure with Myles Garrett.
And it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And I'm fucking myself
up. Too many
up.
offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he got
and then when I'm not on Myles Garrett and I get stuck on Danny Shelton, then he wants to take forever to throw the ball.
There, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Easy. Brady now on first down. And Brady
don't do it to yourself.
A 3rd time.
Don't ever do it to yourself.
And not much on the return there. He'll take it
don't ever do it to yourself. I told you I had to start using.
Well, this defensive
and I wasn't using. You was just throwing all over my motherfucking guy. When I use it, that bad boy, what do you do? Nothing. You don't do nothing.
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Had to step up in that pocket. I seen you coming around that corner. I seen you.
A nice gain of 21
I seen you coming around that corner. I seen you creeping.
Catch their defense maybe on their heels. Stepping up, he's going to keep it, and he's going to be met at about the 43.
Creeping around that corner.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. It's a little.
Oh my God!
Devin McCourty picks it off.
And he ran it back for a fucking pick six. Jesus Christ. That's how they score your points on me though. Like, I either do some dumb shit. Even though I don't see how, I think that post out dug into a little bit too deep. Because that middle of the field was wide the fuck open. And I put it back, so I threw that a little bit too far. But it still was wide open. I don't see how that was. I don't see how my quarterback missed that throw.
Trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I just don't know how he missed that throw. Like, I don't know. I mean, he don't have the best passing stats, but still, they should have made that throw, though.
Decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Here we go now. Over. Watch it now. Over.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. to throw. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. And now out come the Patriots. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
What's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having 3-3. Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
He's picked off just shy of midfield,
and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Looks to be right around the 40.
That's why I felt that last drive, because I'm thankful for one look, and he's giving me another.
Significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
It would be like 38 to 15 because that's like a missed field goal and an extra
they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Second down following the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Browns, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.